I have noticed that many people these days are very unhappy and sad in their lives, and this is quite unfortunate. But the biggest reason for this is what I have noticed is that people don't really have many objectives, purposes, goals, things to live for. People are just drifting about in their lives. They wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. They just about make it into work for 9 o'clock, maybe even late. They hate their job. By 3 o'clock they say, I can't be asked for this anymore. I just want to go home now. They go home and for the rest of the day they scroll through TikTok and Instagram. And if you are doing this, I think it makes sense for you to be sad and unhappy. You have to set yourself objectives. You have to set yourself goals. And when I say this, I'm not talking about big objectives and aspirations like I want to become a billionaire or I want to become the top of your field at my job. No, I am talking about simple goals ranging from short-term goals like I need to clean my room tomorrow, have to call a family member tomorrow, to medium-term goals. Maybe you want to set yourself the goal that you need to run a marathon in the next couple of months or something. All kinds of goals, whatever your hobbies are, whatever you want to do, you have to set yourself goals and objectives. Now, when you take the easy way out and you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and just about make it into work, you are going through the short-term satisfaction because you get to sleep in a bit longer. Instead of that, you have to choose short-term dissatisfaction because pain comes whether you like it or not. But the question is, do you want the short-term pain or the long-term pain? The short-term pain, the short-term struggle is what helps you grow as an individual, which is what's going to give you long-term satisfaction and long-term happiness. So instead of taking the easy way out, by taking the hard way, you get to become a more proud individual in the long run. Let's use the gym, for example, right? When you go to the gym, you lift, it's heavy, it's hard, you're in pain, but you get it done anyway. Afterwards, you feel amazing because you're proud of yourself. You're proud of your achievements. I feel like evolutionary-wise, it makes a lot of sense, right? If you do something that is difficult, you get to be proud of yourself. If you take the easy way out, on the other hand, and you don't have a reason to be proud of yourself, then you're going to be unsatisfied. So you have to find yourself ways to become a better version of yourself by going through short-term dissatisfaction for long-term comfort. And this comes from setting yourself goals and objectives. When you set yourself an objective, a goal, oftentimes this is impressive and this is something that you have to work incredibly hard for. This means that you are going through a journey and you get to self-improve and you get to achieve this goal. Now, you may have noticed in the past before where you had an objective, you had a goal and you worked incredibly hard for this goal, maybe spent years and years working towards this, and you achieved this goal. And after that, you feel proud for a little bit, but soon after that, you feel a bit meh, like you achieved it and now you're thinking, what's next? And this is when you have to set yourself new objectives because we as individuals, we thrive from the journey itself. If you appreciate the journey, then you get to be a happy individual. When you achieve the goal, you set yourself a new one because the journey never completes itself. With gym, for example, I personally always look at the good times of what it was like to first bench 70 kilos when I first stepped into the gym. The journey, the struggles that I've been through working out with 4 hours of sleep, these little memories is what really make me happy. I mean, with gym, your career or your hobbies, you always need to have the mentality and will have the mentality that you're proud but not satisfied. I feel like this is the healthiest mindset because you are happy as an individual, you're proud of yourself, but you want more. And when you want more, that's when you self-improve. And that comes from setting yourself objectives. Reach objectives, set yourself new ones, and be okay with the fact that you are never going to be fully satisfied as a human being. If you say that to yourself that you want to make £1 million and then you are going to be happy for the rest of your life, that is not true. That's not how it works. When you reach that million, you're going to be happy for a little bit, but then you're going to be thinking, okay, I want to make 2 million now. And then after that, another million. And next thing you're going to say that you want to make 10 million. So it goes like that. This is how it works. Like in my experience, I can't just sit down and scroll for Instagram and TikTok and be happy with myself. No, I have to set myself new goals, new objectives and try and work towards these. And when you are chasing things, this is what gives you passion. This is what makes you a passionate individual. Passion cannot be described, it only can be experienced. And this is actually a quote by Enzo Ferrari. And this is so true. And when you're passionate, that's what creates charisma. And yet when you have charisma, you can achieve so many things in your life. So set yourself objectives, set yourself goals, and you're going to become a more passionate individual and you're going to be proud of your achievement. Pride is what you need to be aiming for. Instead of choosing the short-term satisfaction, eating that piece of junk food, no. Go through the hard, struggling experience and then you get to be a better version of yourself later, which is going to give you that sense of pride and sense of happiness. And then you get to constantly self-improve, achieve goals and set yourself new objectives, and I feel like that's what's going to make you a satisfied individual overall. But anyway, let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you had an experience like this before. I mean, for myself, when I was 18, I thought I was depressed, but in reality, looking back, I know the exact problem that I had. I did not have an objective. I did not have anything to aim for. But then I discovered the gym when I was 18. I started lifting and my depression, just like this, just went away. And this just makes you realize that it wasn't actually depression, it's just the lack of purpose, lack of goals. When you have something to aim for, it ignites a fire which is essential for a human being. But let me know what you think of this. If you enjoyed this video, found it valuable, then consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Tune in for the next video, which I will release next week. I create videos about going to the gym, working out, self-improvement, traveling. So if this kind of videos interest you, then also subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as I was saying, the next video will be released next week, so tune in for that one.